Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days brings in another moon, but oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 days will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments.
Yes, my lord.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling.
Happy thee, Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And this man, most gracious duke, hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. With cunning, he hath filched her heart, turning obedience, which is my due, to stubborn harshness. And, my most gracious duke, I ask the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which will be either to this noble gentleman or to her death, according to our laws.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look. Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to thy father's will, or else to wed Demetrius, as he would.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazen title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine, my love will render him.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Netter's daughter Helena, and won her soul. She, sweet lady, dotes upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much. But come, Aegeus. Demetrius, come, for I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will. Come, my Hippolyta. What cheer, my love?
Me, for aught that I could ever read, the course of true love never did run smooth.
If then true lovers have ever been crossed, let us teach our child patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager. From Athens is her house remote, 7 leagues. She respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena. There I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, that in that same place thou hast appointed of me tomorrow I will truly meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Aha, Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That's fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
That my prayers could such affections move.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, were that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He shall no more see my face. Lysander and I will fly this place.
Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery grass, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in that same wood where often you and I, upon the faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsels swelled, that's where Lysander and I shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to make new friends in stranger companies. Goodbye, sweet playfellow. Pray for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander.
Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
Oh, how happy some or other some can be. Throughout Athens I'm thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. I will tell Demetrius of fair Hermia's flight, then looking tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Here's the scroll of every man's name that is thought fit through all Athens to play an art interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, the play quiz, see what the play treats on, and then read the name of the actors.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramis and Thisbe.
Ooh, a very good piece of work, I assure you. And Mary. Now, good Peggy Quince, call forth the actors by stall. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Mary, say what brought on board and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are put down for Pyramis.
Oh, Pyramis! Pyramis, yes, Pyramis! Pyramis! What is Pyramis? A lover or a tyrant?
Lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
Oh, well, that will ask for some tears in playing of it. If I do it, let the audience look towards their eyes.
Francis.
Of course, my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Hercules rarely. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the rocks of prison gates, and Venus's car shall shine from afar, make them mar these foolish heads. That was lofty. Well, go on, continue.
Francis
Well, this is a tyrant's vein. It's Hercules' vein. A lover. A lover is more condoning.
Fruit, the bellows mender.
You're Peggy Quince.
So you must take Thisbe on.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
What is the lady that Pyramis must love?
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
You may speak as small as you will.
Well, let me take Thisbe too. I can speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Thisbe! Ah, Pyramis, my lovely dear! It's not Thisbe, lady dear!
No, you must play Pyramis, and flute, you Thisbe.
Very well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
You're Peggy Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
You're Peggy Quince.
You, Pyramis' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snout the joiner, you the lion's part.
Have you the lion's part written? If it be so, you must give it to me, for I'm, well, slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I can roar you that it will do any man's heart good to hear. I will roar you that the Duke will say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
But if you should do it too terribly, you would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek. And that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us all.
Everyone that's
Mother's son.
But I will moderate my voice. I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you as gently as a nightingale.
You can play no part with Pyramis. The Pyramis is a sweet-faced man. A proper man, as one would see in a summer's day. A most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramis.
Very well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts. Come by tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood, a mile about the town by moonlight. There we will rehearse.
There we may rehearse. Most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect.
Mad spirit, whither wander you? Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I do serve the fairy queen, to do her orb upon the green. Farewell, thou lob of spirits, I'll be gone. My queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she at her attendant hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. Oh, she never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have that child, knight of his train, to trace the forests wild, but she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy.
Either I mistake your shape, or making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow.
Thou speakest right! I am that merry wanderer of the night. Whoop! Make room, fairy. Here comes Oberon.
And my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon? Fairy, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here? Your buskin mistress and your warrior love. Two Theses must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the midsummer spring met we on hill and dale, forest or mead. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore, the moon, governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the chiding autumn, angry which had changed their wonted liveries in the mazed world by their increased knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evil comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are the parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman. Give me that boy.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away. We shall chide down right if I longer stay.
Go thy way then. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest when once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed, a certain aim he took, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet, marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, once milk white, now purple with love's wound. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep.
Oh.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it lion, bear, wolf or bull, or meddling monkey, or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not.
But who comes here? I am invisible.
Where is Lysander? And fair Hermia? Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant!
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, I do love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you. It is not night when I do see your face.
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee here to the mercy of wild beasts.
So wild as hath not such a heart as you. You do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs to set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're made not to woo. I'll follow thee and make heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Hast thou the flower there? I know a bank where the thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with eglantine, with musk roses, and with luscious woodbine. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers, with dances and delight. With this juice, I will streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through the grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on. Affected with some care that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And meet me here ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
There, love. You faint from wandering in the wood. To speak troth, I forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for upon this bank I will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander. For love and courtesy lie farther off in human modesty. Such separation may as well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, good friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that sweet prayer, I say. And in life, when I am loyalty, here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish the wisher's eyes we press.
Through the forest have I gone, but then felt I none. Night and silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens doth he wear. This is he. My master said, despise the Athenian maidens. This the maiden, sleeping sound on this dank and dirty ground. Pretty so, she durst not lie near this. Lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl upon the eyes I throw, all the power this charm doth owe. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon. Stay till you kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me, do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood or wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What? Though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I spent with her. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who would not change a raven for a dove?
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Oh, that a lady of one man refused should by another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst come thou Lysander near. I'll honor Helena and be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! I need for pity. What a dream was had here. Lysander, look how I did quake in fear. Methought a serpent ate a heart away while thou sat smiling at its cruel prey. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander, Lord! What, am I hearing God? No sound? No word? No? Then I perceive you are not nigh, and neither death or you will find immediately.
Sing me now to sleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
You spotted snake with double tongue, thorny hedgehog be not seen. Newts and limeworms do no wrong. Come not near the fairy queen, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 lullaby. Singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 lullaby. Weaving spiders come not here, hence your long legged spinner's hands. Beetles black approach not near, worm nor snail do no offense. Singing our sweet lullaby, la 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 lullaby. Singing our sweet lullaby, la 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 lullaby. Hence away, all is well.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it, for thy true love take. Love and laugh for his sake, be it lynx or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
What a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal.
Yes, it is.
We will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peggy Quiz.
What sayest thou, Bolivar?
Well, there are things in this comedy of Pyramis and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramis must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
I believe you must leave the killing out when all is done.
Well, not a bit. I have a device to make it all well. Write me a prologue, and have the prologue seem to say we would do no harm without swords, and that Pyramis is not killed indeed. And for more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramis, am not Pyramis, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put him out of fear.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Well, to bring a lion among the ladies, that's a most dreadful thing.
Therefore, another prologue must tell she is not a lion.
Yes, indeed it will. And it will say and name her by name, and say plainly she is snug to join him.
Well, it shall be so. But there is two hard things. First, to bring moonlight into a chamber, for Pyramis and Thisbe, you know, did meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar! A calendar! Look in the almanac!
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why, then we may leave the casement open.
Aye. Or else one must come with a lantern and say he comes to disfigure, to present, the person of moonshine. There is another thing. We must have a wall, for Pyramis and Thisbe says the story did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or another must present wall, or let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny, Pyramis and Thisbe can whisper.
Well, if that may be, then all is well. Come, every mother's son, sit down, rehearse your parts. Pyramis, you begin.
Me? Oh, okay.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odious? Odors?
No, it's odor, savor, sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay here but a while, and by I will to thee appear. Oh, yeah.
greater Pyramis than ever played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, for you are to understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramis, most lily-white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, as true as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramis, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus tomb, man. Pyramis, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire. Oh, monstrous! We are haunted! Flee, master!
Wait.
I'll follow you through bog, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire, and neigh and bark and grunt and roar and burn like horse, hound, hog, bear. Fire at every turn.
I see then, Avery. To make an ass of me if they could. To fight me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here and I will sing, so that they shall hear I am not afraid. The oozle cock so black of hue with orange tawny bill. Ah! The fossil with his note so true, the wren with little quill. Ah!
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plains of cuckoo cry, whose notes full many a man doth mock, and dares not answer nay.
Oh, I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored to thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. Thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me, on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you have little reason for that. And to say the truth, reason and love keep little company nowadays. Yeah.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Well, not so neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of these
woods do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me, and I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. He's got some cobweb, malt, mustard seed.
Ready. And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal. Hail.
Come, wait on him. Lead him to my bower.
Oh.
The moon methinks looks with the watery eye, and when she weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be waked, and what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on to extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit, what night revels now about this haunted grove?
My mistress, the monster, is in love. Near her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, accrued of patches. Rude mechanicos, who worked for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' wedding day. The shells to thick skin of the barren sort, who Pyramis presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break. And I did, at this advantage take. An ass's head! And so it came to pass. Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
Oh! This falls out better than I could devise. But tell me, hast thou latched the Athenian's eyes with love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too.
Stand aside, this is the same Athenian.
This the woman, but not this the man. Where is my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, will not give him to me.
I would rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Oh, thou drivest me past the bounds of a maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men.
You spend your passions on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood. Nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee then tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
The privilege never to see me more!
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while will I remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. About the wood go, swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens, look thou find, Helena of Athens. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go! Look how I go! Swifter than an arrow from Tartar's bow!
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy. Let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky, when he wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain! Captain! Captain of our fairy band, Helena, is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. What fools these mortals be!
Stand aside! The noise you make will cause Demetrius to wake.
These vows are Hermias, will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment unto her, I swore.
Nor not in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe and show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell, I see you are all bent to set against me for your merriment. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join your souls to mock me too?
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will have none if e'er I loved her, all that love is gone.
My ear, I thank it, brought me to my sound, but why unkindly dost thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press my Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him by. Fair Helena, who more gilds the night than all yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be. Now I perceive they've conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, oh, is all that forgot? And will you rend our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back. If you have any pity, grace, or merit, you would not make me such an argument. But fare ye well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Excellent!
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel more than she entreat. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
Thou say so, withdraw, and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where to tends to all this.
Thou cat, thou bird, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
When are you grown so rude? What change is this? Oh, the gods forbid!
I, by my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me!
You juggler, you canker blossom! I buy you counterfeit, you puppet, you! Puppet? Why so?
Aye, that way goes the game. I now perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height. How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach into thine eyes.
Let her not strike me! You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower heart again!
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be little, she is fierce.
Little again, nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus?
Get gone! You dwarf! You acorn!
Let her alone. Speak not for Helena. Take not her part.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to try whose rights, if thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress, Miss Kyle, because of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
Still, thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on, and thus far, blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eye.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight, high therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon with fog, as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within the other's way, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Crush this herb in Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, that when they next wake, all this derision shall seem but a dream.
Up and down, I am feared and fielded town goblin. Lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou run away, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak! What, in some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Coward! Where art thou? Art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars, and wilt thou not come?
Come now. thou child. Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. He will rest me. Come, thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge the spite.
Oh, coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest. For while I walk, thou runn'st before me, shifting every place. Nay, then thou mock'st me. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed.
Oh, weary night! Oh, long and tedious night, abate thy hours. Shine comforts from the east end. Sleep, which sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me away from mine own company.
Yet but 3, come one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4. Ah, here she comes. Cursed and sad, but is an avish lad. Yet to make poor females mad, I can no further crawl, no further go. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield thy sander at they mean a fray. On the ground, sleep sound, I'll apply to your eye gentle lover's remedy. Now when thou wakest, thou takest true delight, and thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known, that every man shall take his own, and their waking shall be shown. Oh, Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well. Good job.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Here.
Oh, Peace Blossom, scratch my head, scratch my head. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready.
Oh, good Monsieur Cobweb, put your weapons in your hands and kill me a red-hipped bumblebee on top of a thistle. And good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag.
Come on.
Oh, where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
What's your will?
Oh, nothing but to help Master Peace Blossom to scratch. Oh, yes. I must to the barber's, for methinks I'm marvelously hairy about the face.
Say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Ooh, I have a good desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay, half novella. But I pray you, don't let any of your people stir me. I have a great disposition for sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies be gone, and always be away. So doth the wood bind the sweet honeysuckle gently in twist. The female ivy sow and rings the barky finger of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Thou seest this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, I then did ask of her her changeling boy, which straight away she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will, her charmed I release from this hateful view, and a gentle Puck, take the transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, awaking when the others do, may back to Athens again, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will wake the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud, or Cupid's flower, hath such force and blessed power. Wake you, my Titania, my sweet queen.
My Oberon! What visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass?
There lies your love.
Oh, how came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his vision now.
Silence a while. Puck, take off his head.
When thou wakest, with thine fool's eyes peep.
Now, thou and I are new in amity, and tomorrow midnight dance solemnly in Duke Theseus's house, triumphantly and blessed to all fair prosperity.
Fairy King! Attend and mark, for I do hear the morning lark.
Now, my queen, in silent sad trip we after the night's shade, we the globe can compass soon, faster than a wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
God's my life stolen hence and left me asleep? I've had a most rare vision. I had a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was.
May I be but an ass if you go about expound such a dream? Methought it was. No man can say what. Methought it was. Methought it had. Maybe but a patch fool if he was to offer to say what I methought I had. Oh! I know. I will have Peggy Quince write me a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it has no bottom. And I will sing it before the latter end of the play, before the Duke. Yes! Yes! Peggy! Peggy!
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward.
You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramis, but he.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Where are these lads?
Bottom!
Most happy
to discuss wonders.
Let us hear, sweet bottom.
Well, not a word of me. All I'm going to say is that the Duke hath dined, and every man and woman look over his part. For the short and long is, our play is preferred. Come quick, yes.
What these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I may never believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, the poet are of imagination all compact. The poet's eye in a fine frenzy rolling doth glance from heaven to earth and earth to heaven. As imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. Such tricks have strong imagination that, in the night, imagining some fear, how easy is a bush supposed to bear? Here comes the lovers, full of mirth and joy.
Good evening, my friend.
Hello.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Illustrate.
Dear mighty Theseus, there is a brief of how many sports are ripe. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Will none of that. No. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramis and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Mirth and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my noble lord, it is too long, making it tedious. And tragical, my noble lord, it is, for Pyramis therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eye water. But more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work here in Athens, who never labored with their minds until now.
And we will hear it.
No. My noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing.
I will hear the play. For never can anything be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramis, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall, which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man presented moonshine, for by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Nina's tomb, and there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather, did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramis, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarrying by mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, on lion may when many asses do.
In the same interlude it doth befall that I, once not by name, present a wall. And such a wall, as I would have you think, had in it a crannied hole, or chink. And thus the cranny is, right and sinister, for which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
It is by far the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Oh, grim look night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! 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 For I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me a chink to blink through with mine eyes. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. And what see I? No Thisbe do I see? Oh, wicked wall that shows me no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse back.
No, sir, it shouldn't. See, the wall deceiving me is the wall's cute, is Thisbe's cute. She's the now, and I'm to spy her through the wall. You shall see it will all fall apart as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramis and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to chink to hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe?
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straightway?
Ninus!
Ninus. Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Ninus,
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff I have ever heard.
The best of this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, not theirs.
Here comes two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps the floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, Snug the Joiner, am no lion's foe, nor lion damned, for if I, as lion, come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, and of good conscience.
This lantern doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
I am a-weary of this moon. Would he would change.
Proceed, moon. All that I have to say is that this lantern is the moon. I, the man in the moon.
This is old Ninny's tomb.
Ninus!
Where is my love?
Well, run, Thisbe!
Well shown, moon. Truly the moon shines with good grace.
well-mouthed lion.
Oh, sweet moon, thank thee for thy sunny beams. Thank thee for shining now so bright. For by thy golden, gracious, glittering gleams I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay! Oh, spite but mock poor night, what dreadful dole is here! Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear! Thy mantle good! What? Stained with blood! Ye approach, ye furries, come! Oh, fates, come, come! Cut thread and throng, cut quill, crush, conclude, and quell!
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Shrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, this thou lion's frame? Since lion here hath deflowered, my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Oh, tears, confound. Out! 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 Sword and wound the path of Pyramis. I, the left path, where hot doth hot. Thus die I. Thus.
He's dead.
No, I am dead. No, I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy life. Move, take thy flight. Now, die.
How chance it that moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Oh, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
I hope she will be brief.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramis, arise! Speak, speak! Quite dumb. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone, are gone! Lovers, make thy moan. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me, with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore with shears his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword, come blade my breast embrue. And farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
No, sir. I assure you. The wall that pawed their father is down. I assure you this. Would it please you to see an epilogue or to hear the best and best between two of our players?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excused for when all the players are dead, there needs none to be blamed. But come, your Bergermast, let your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight had told 12. 'Tis almost fairy time. Sweet friends to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, in nightly revels and new jollity.
And the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary task fordone. Now it is the time of night that the graves are gaping wide, everyone sends forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide, and we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team from the sun, following darkness like a dream, now do frolic. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three, ever true in loving be. Fairies, every chamber blessed, through this palace with sweet peace. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. Else the puck, a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.